So I sent some products from a company called Puncube, and well, they're really interesting, and I think they're going to replace some of what I carry every day at work. So I thought, why not use the excuse just to do an everyday carry about what I actually take with me to work. So this is the Low Alpine Flex 25, and I actually really like this bag. What do I actually take with me to work? Well, this is a Le Creuset coffee mug, excellent coffee mug, definitely a recommend. And I think these are Shoei water bottles my wife and I use as well. Probably gonna need to make some more room on my desk. I've got 2 pencil cases that I have to take. One which has spare purple pens because the kids correct their stuff in purple pens and they sometimes don't have them with me. Green pens for my own marking. Of course, the Casio ClassWiz. I mean, what more needs to be said about this is the Rolls Royce of calculators. Absolutely excellent calculator that is. And this is my main pencil case, my sort of personal pencil case if you like. And the kids all like this because it says, be young, be unique, be special. You are one in a million. And I think they like the fact that their teacher needs to remind themselves occasionally that they are also special. What else do I have? Plastic bag in here because, well, that just keeps my lunch in case anything leaks. My lunch lives in that. So I have a little folder here which has essential information about students and classes. So I'm going to leave that one out of the screen. And then a second folder in which my marking travels backwards and forwards. And those 2 things are something that the Puncube product is going to actually replace. So bear with me on that one. I have a high vis because we have to wear these high vis jackets when we're out on duty so the kids know where we are and what we're up to. A charger, although I never actually use that. A lead learner card. I don't use a charger because our laptops dock in by a USB-C, so they charge that way. Some spare mechanical pencils. I give these out as gifts or prizes sometimes because you need a sharp pencil for your physics graphs. Front pocket now. Sunglasses case, of course. Various spare medicines. The Cherry MW3000, which is a wireless mouse which goes into the laptop, of course. And being a physics teacher, I have some color filters and I have a prism randomly for talking about dispersion of white light. Just what I happen to have here in the bag today. Green and red, of course, so I can do RGB stuff. That's the type of thing that would change. Then in the little key pocket, which is where my car keys go during the day, I have a few mints and what we call a toilet pass. And then in the back pocket, I have currently working with the Boox Go 10.3. Excellent tablet there, lots of content about that on my channel. And my new work laptop, which is a Dell Latitude 5440. Not the world's greatest laptop, this one. It is a i3 13th generation, but you know, it's not terrible and it's reasonably lightweight. I just think compared to the previous one, I just got rid of a ThinkPad. The keyboard is a bit mushy on this. Some of this unnecessary stuff back away. I can't believe I've got a prism. So what have Puncube sent then? Let's have a look. So I think I've got 2 different products and I've got 3 different colors of these little folios, but they're not simply folios. This is the 2 products in the Office series, and I have here this one. The first one I'm looking at, this is the Work Elf. So the Work Elf, let's look at the white one, why not? I'm intending that to replace the folder, but also have a bit of a dual function as well. So what they have is clipboard piece, so you can actually clip any paper to this side, and that can be unscrewed if you don't need to be using that. And they also have some plastic folders that can be screwed in there as well, although I don't appear to have any of those. Oh yeah, here we are. Okay, so I've got a plastic folder just there. Aha, here we go. So this like pocket here. What I was thinking about doing, in fact, was actually, because this beautiful paper tablet here has this rather disappointing case, I was wondering about having that live neat and tidily in a little pocket like this. And the only issue with that is the screen was getting touched through this plastic case. And so I think maybe that's a non-starter as an idea. And I don't actually think that's going to be great, pulling that in and out of this little wallet. Anyway, that's not necessarily what it's for, but that wallet does look like it would take a little bundle of marking there. But it then has these little accessories here, and these can, let's see how easy this is going to be to do. These can fold up to be a little shelf for your laptop. Oh, I see, that one looks okay. first kind of bending, you need to get them to flex in the right direction. Good idea, but I haven't found this as easy to do as maybe one. So they just don't seem to quite fit into those little slots. Certainly don't fit in very easily. There we are. I think that's the type of thing that actually wants to be quite a nice tight fit, and once you've done that a few times, where they'll go in pretty easily. Oh, I see. And then those two little feet thing can pop up from within there. And now you have a little stand for your laptop. A little bit wobbly maybe, but okay, for something which is also your case for your paper as well. And it can also go more upright. Oh, I see. So you fold these guys forwards, and then those two go to the base. And now you've got a little stand for your tablet or for a book or anything like that. Yeah, okay. And the whole thing, just a sort of same sort of package as an ordinary clipboard or folder. Let's see how easily that slips into the bag. Yeah, it definitely fits. Okay, I will live with that this week and I'll let you know how that one goes. And you can get those in this range of different colours with a range of different accessories as well that you can screw in, so that's cool. The next one, a portable laptop desk. So this is an interesting one as well. Looks to be a bit more of the sort of premium product. You know, one thing I used to carry around was a paper folio. And I bought quite a nice one. This is really nice. And this is going to act like, so this has a little flap there. Is that something that I can screw on or take out? It must have been an earlier model because it looks like almost you could have it as the back of it be a little clipboard as well, which that would be quite a nice little addition if you could just have a little magnetic flap just there, but they must have got rid of that for whatever reason, probably to make it a better portable laptop desk. So the idea being that on here you've got space for your wireless mouse, and then you've got room for your laptop. Then you've got room for your laptop at its desired height. So let's see if I can get that right. Feel like I'm missing something. No, it does just seem to be clipping against that, but it bends there, so there's no way you could stand up. Is it magnetic? So I eventually got there. There is a little stopper at the back there. I kind of see now. But I do think something got there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's got two angles essentially. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly sturdy. So you just have to get them up against the little stopper at the back there. It sort of seems like that used to be a little sewn on bit of leather in an earlier version, and now it's just a little sort of bump there at the back, which is good enough. A little bit of magnetism there just to hold it in position. You've got this angle and you've got a slightly lower angle. And it does make sense now, fine. And then you've of course got the little drawer for your mouse as well. Now this is going to live in my personal laptop bag, and the reason for that is because this is not a device that I use for high performance tasks. And I'm really looking forward to having this so it can go on my lap and be just a little bit of a gap between my legs and the bottom of that laptop, which gets really hot still whenever I do video editing on it. It'll also allow it to cool a little bit better because you've got that gap underneath there as well. So nice little sleek design. As is usual with these things, you get them out and you think, oh, how do I actually put this together? And once you figure out the way it's intended to be used, it makes perfect sense, and you feel like a bit of a sausage for not realizing it straight away. So cool, thanks very much Puncube for sending these out. I'll let you know at the end of this video how it goes in the next couple of weeks. So I can tell you that I haven't really used much the little Puncube folder cum stand, but it has done what I needed it to do, which was to replace that scrappy looking folder that I had in my bag. And as you can see, I've used it to cart around a few documents, important things I'll need when school eventually starts next week. I did try out the stand mode and I did put my school laptop on it, but I found it a bit fiddly to get it to be set up in the right orientation. It's very stiff plastic, but the first time certainly that you put it into the sockets, and still so, look. Yeah. It just, yeah, it wasn't something that I particularly wanted to do. And I had my tablet stood up in it like so, and that was fine. But if you really need to raise something up, it's an option that you've got, and it's quite an innovative idea. So a solid, I don't know, 6 out of 10 for being a folder here, really. But what I have used and what I do definitely like is the little portable laptop desk. And again, the first time I set this up, I was like, what on earth, how's it supposed to go? But it makes perfect sense once you have done it a couple of times, where all the magnets are and how it sort of sits up in its 2 positions. This little tab at the bottom could do with being a little bit larger, because my larger laptop was fine with my school laptop, which is a bit smaller. My larger laptop, it's just not stopping it sliding forward enough. But it is really nice because what it does, it just raises that keyboard up ever so slightly. Then it also gives you this little slide out for your mouse. So that has been actually really, really good. And I'm at the stage of dropping my son or daughter off at clubs, sitting in places, getting a bit of work done on the laptop. So that has been a really, really nice thing. So I definitely recommend this. And I recommend Puncubes. Have a look at them because they do have some really innovative Kickstarters. They've got a wallet as well, which I'm really interested in coming on Kickstarter. They're on their 2nd generation of the little Puncube foldable thing. And this portable laptop desk, they've iterated on it and improved it since it first launched, and it's really quite good. So thanks once again to them for sending this out. And this portable laptop desk, it does just fold down really nice and slim, and it goes in my personal laptop bag, which is where the MSI one lives. And yeah, it's useful. I was kind of hoping this one would also fold out and give me a bit of storage for papers, like a folder as well, because this is could just be a nice folio as well. I just was a bit surprised when I opened it out. It didn't just open to give me some storage for some A4 paper as well. So that's probably the next Puncube. All right, thanks very much for watching, everyone.